All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out here preaching this gospel in sincerity and truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. And this is basically just going to be an update video on the MOTB, which is an abbreviation for the Mark of the Beast, which we believe to be the RFID chip. RFID microchip, we believe it to be a physical device that you're going to have to put within you to operate, in this new digital world, this new world order, that they're currently establishing, right before our very eyes. But this article is from Popular Science, and it says 85% of Neuralink implant wires are already detached, says patient. And it says, in an interview, Nolan says the company wanted to avoid further surgery. And it says the first human recipient says the device is performing better than before following algorithm changes. Neuralink. And it says an estimated 85% of Neuralink's brain-computer interface, BCI, implant threads connected to the first human patient's motor cortex are now completely detached, and his brain has shifted inside his skull up to 3 times what the company expected. And it says volunteer Nolan told the Wall Street Journal on Monday, and it says he also stated Neuralink has since remedied the initial performance issues using an over-the-air software update and is performing better than before. But the latest details continue to highlight concerns surrounding the company's controversial, repeatedly delayed human implant study. And it says Neuralink's coincides BCI implants 64 wires thinner than a human hair are inserted a few millimeters into the motor cortex. Each thread contains 16 electrodes that translate a user's neural activity into computer commands like typing and a cursor movement. And it says around 870 of the 1,024 electrodes in Nolan's implant are no longer functional, an issue that allegedly took Neuralink a few weeks to remedy, reports the WSJ. And it says when Nolan asked if his implant could be removed, fixed, or even replaced, Neuralink's medical team relayed they would prefer to avoid another brain surgery and instead gather more information. So you have to have surgery to get an implant, and you have to have, a whole intrusive surgery to even get it removed, which is going to get to a point where they're not even going to remove it at some point. You're just going to have it within this new world, and if you take it, that's it. No matter if you get it removed or not, your fate is already sealed. And, this is going for you Israelites. You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you take that, then your fate is already sealed. There's no repentance from it. Even if you remove it or whatever, your fate is already sealed, and the Heavenly Father is going to destroy you, But it says in an update quietly published earlier this month, the company says it ultimately determined that the malfunction had reduced the implant's bits per second rate, a measure of the BCI's performance speed and accuracy. A modification to the recording algorithm allowed Nolan's device to become more sensitive to the neural population signals, improve the techniques to translate these signals into cursor movements, and enhance the user interface. And it says these refinements produced a rapid and sustained improvement in BPS that has now superseded Nolan's initial performance. Neuralink wrote next to a data graph's illustration with no additional citation. As the register explains, this potentially now leaves just 9 or 10 of the original 64 threads in working condition. Nolan's post-surgery side effects support previous reports that Neuralink engineers have known for years about the implant's potential to move within a subject's skull. So I don't, these people that's getting this type of technology, in a brain, they are very desperate. Only someone desperate, whatever condition these people might be in, because usually the people that's taking this type of technology within their brains, within their skulls, are people that are paralyzed, and they're doing, they're willing to go whatever measures they can to get some type of movement or be able to do, other things that allow them to, navigate outside of their disability. But these are some crazy links, to have someone insert a device within your brain inside your skull. That's madness, man. And obviously your brain is going to be moving and, doing all types of things inside your skull. So, you can only, assume that they already knew these things would happen. So, they're just so in a rush to get this thing up and running that, they're willing to bypass all of the, things that can go wrong with this type of technology being implanted in someone's skull. But, ultimately it's no one's at fault except the people that want this technology inserted in them. So if they're willing to go these links, then obviously they're willing to take these chances. But it says an estimated 1,000 people have reportedly submitted applications to participate in Neuralink's ongoing prime study. So, if something goes wrong, then, they are, I'm sure that they have these people signing waivers and all different types of things, because at the end of the day, it's still a study, it's still being developed. You know what I'm saying? So if something goes wrong, then like I said, that's their responsibility. They have to take that accountability for, giving these people permission to do these things inside of their skull, man. Put this type of, device within their brain. It's crazy. But even though these things are happening, you still got what? You still got all of these people that are volunteering, to participate in more of these studies. But it says, but less than 1/10 of them are qualified for the trial. The company has previously stated it hopes to perform an additional 9 implant surgeries by the end of the year and aims to complete its second procedure in June. And it says documents reviewed by the WSJ indicate Neuralink believes a potential remedy to the ongoing wire retraction issue may come from implanting the threads deeper into the brain. That's wild. But it says we're still in the early stages of the prime study and plan to provide additional updates as we continue to work with our first participant as well as other participants in the future, Neuralink wrote in an update earlier this year. And it says below each blog post is the stipulation: we do not guarantee any benefit by participating in the prime study. So yeah, people are forced to sign a waiver, so if anything goes wrong, then these people won't be at fault. But the fact that this surgery is so crazy and people are still still willing to put their life on the line to get this type of surgery is kind of crazy to me. That lets you know when the time comes when everybody is going to be forced to take the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. It lets me know that a lot of people are going to take it, because you got things like this happening to people. You still got people willing to line up and take this type of technology. That's pretty wild, man. So like I said, this is just another update, on the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, which this particular mark of the beast is the one that the scriptures talk about would be in your forehead, in your head. But you do have another basically quote unquote aspect of the mark of the beast, which is going to be in your right hand, which is you're going to use to basically purchase things, make financial transactions, so on and so forth. But let's just get that real quick. And like I said, it's just an update video, There's going to be plenty more videos that come out about this until, they see fit to, you know, clean up the internet, so to speak, because you got a lot of people speaking out against these things and what this truly is, and they don't want people to know this information, so they block videos, take YouTube channel down, now they're in the point where they're you have to sign up and get all your information just to get a website registered, and they're trying to take any websites that's registered. They want you to do certain things to keep their website up, and if you're not agreeing with their new world order, then your website is not going to be up. So the famine of the word is coming, where you ain't gonna have this truth as readily available as you do now. But nevertheless, let's just go into this. It's Revelation 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which is his new world order. And it says that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be bucking up against this new world order. And for that, a lot of people are going to be cast out of society, and a lot of people are going to be put to death, And it says, this is 16, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, and it says, or in their foreheads, so this would be the one that is talking about, that's going to be within your forehead. It's going to be in your head. It's going to be in your skull. You got to have surgery to get it, And right now, they're on the last stages of perfecting this technology to where they actually put it on a grand scale of where people can, it's readily available to, the masses, And let me bring this out real quick. And this is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. And it says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. It says even him, and that him is talking about a nation of men. It's not talking about one individual that Christians refer to as the Antichrist, because the scriptures talk about there are many antichrists. It's not one Antichrist that's going to be the one pushing this whole, new world order. It's a nation of men. When it says him, it's talking about a nation, a race of men, particularly the top 1% of those race of men, which are the Edomites, so-called white men. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. So they do the bidding of Satan here on the earth. They are the physical counterpart, the physical manifest. They push the agenda of Satan here on the earth. You see? So even him, this nation of men whose coming is after the working of Satan, they do the bidding of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. So this device, because they're top 1%. They basically it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So they have the power. They have all the power. And this right here, this device would be those signs and lying wonders, because they're pushing it in a way that's helping people, and they're pushing, this RFID chip, this device that you're going to have within your right hand. They're pushing that as if it's going to be very convenient, because now you're going to have all your information with you. It won't be in a wallet. People won't be able to, hack, people won't be able to steal your bank account information because you won't have a credit card and things like that. They're going to push it to you in that way. That it's going to be safe. It's going to be very convenient for you. But these are those signs and lying wonders, that come with this new world order, that come with this image of the beast. You see? So this is what it's all about, man. So it's going to be plenty more videos that's going to come up, about this. But this is definitely those great signs and lying wonders that this devil is going to show that get people to basically bow down to his new world order, bow down to his image. What I'm saying? Like I said, you got all these things going on, and you still got people dying to line up for these trials, man. So what more when this devil enforce it on every level how many people are going to take this worldwide. You see? So this is what it's coming down to. But like I said, this is just an update video. It's going to be plenty more videos to come out as this technology gets closer, to be put on a worldwide scale. So, we're just going to look out for it. So with that, man, I'm going to go ahead and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honesty, apostles, and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.